Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Queenette and I am a makeup artist in Abuja, Nigeria. My makeup brand is Queen's Magic Makeovers, where beauty is literally magic. So I have been off YouTube for a while, but this year seems like a really good year to come back. So happy new year guys. In this video, I'll be showing you how I do my makeup currently. These are my updated makeup steps. I have started with hydration, which means I've added my vitamin C serum. I used a regular setting spray from Kiss Beauty. Actually, details of all products used in this video will be down in the caption below. So guys, if you are new here, please subscribe to this channel. I will be more consistent this year because I have decided to be. So you're going to be seeing more detailed videos. So now I have gone in with a primer. The model I am working on today has a normal skin, so her skin prep was pretty fast and easy. So I'm going now with my Tehila brand blush, and I'm going with this shade. It looks brown on the pan, but on the skin you can see the pigment it's given. So don't ever trust the color on the pan, and that's something I always tell my students each time I'm training. So I definitely wanted to sculpt her skin. I wanted her cheeks to be well sculpted, and that was why I started with underpainting, which is a technique I'll be doing more here. Now I'm going in with a foundation, and I chose Avor Cosmetics for my foundation. I believe I used color 4 and color 11 here. I have been using this brand for a while because I like the skin finish it gives, and I'm actually using the extreme foundation of Avor over here. I'm not using the other two variants. I know they have a new foundation which is matte, and they have another one which is the, what do they call it, super stay, I guess. So I did not use either. I prefer the extreme. And over here I'm using a concealer palette. So this concealer is from FBH Cosmetics, and yes, this is like my own holy grail when it comes to drugstore makeup products. We are going to contour the nose, and how I like to contour the nose is that I take it into the eye slightly. So in this video you can see I'm using a brown shade from a lipstick palette. So this is what I do when I just want to use mostly drugstore makeup products, although I know I started skin prep with like medium end and high end brands, but that's for skin prep, just to help us keep the makeup intact. For the cream products, I decided to just use mostly regular brands. So the lipstick palette I use is from Blossom Cosmetics. They are all Nigerian brands. I think every drugstore brand I used here are all Nigerian brands. So for her kind of skin, I really think a peach color blush looks good, although pink still works, but I decided to just start with the peach to give it a little tint here and there. And of course, I'm going now with my powder from Milani Cosmetics. This powder is such a lifesaver if you do not want to spend too much money buying expensive powders. This is what you should actually go for. Now what I'm using is a brown shade from Beacham Cosmetics. This is because I'm so comfortable with their brown shades for contour, although I still have some other products I recently purchased, which I'm going to be testing out in my next YouTube video. So just watch out for my next video. You can turn on your notification bell so you could check it once it drops. So I'm going in with Hair Guy and Esther, and truly this is really what I use for my brows. If I don't want to use a pencil, I would use a lip pencil, brow gel, whatever, and I would easily get my brows looking the same. So I think the technique is where the beauty lies in, not necessarily the product when it comes to brows. But correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like the only product that really matters when it comes to brow is the brow gel you are using to lay your brows, because if it's too wet, if it's not allowing your brow do what it's meant to do, then that means you have to use a setting powder, which I did not use. I know a lot of makeup artists do that, but I opt for a natural finish when it comes to my eyebrow. My brows are always the most natural part of my makeup. You can see me filling it in now with pencil, and truly looking at this brow now, I can tell you that it is not even as natural as my regular brow. I have not concealed it yet, right? We just had to put contact at this time. Unfortunately, we purchased it, it didn't get to us on time, so we just had to do what we had to do at the time it came. So I'm lining the lip now, and I'm going to be using Blossom. I want to use Blossom Cosmetics lip liner. So about the brows again, it's a little dark. It's darker than I wanted it to be, but one of the reasons I remember that day was that her brows are actually very scanty naturally, so there was just limits what I could actually do. I just needed the brow to show, and I figured out what I wanted to do with the eyes, and it just felt like the brows had to show a little compared to my regular. So this is the time I decided to go in to conceal the brows. And you can tell drawing the brow, concealing it, it's almost the same thing. It looks good even before it's concealed and then after. So definitely I'll do a detailed brow tutorial here too. I'll do a lot here this year. We're going to be sharing a lot of tips and tricks. So this is the place to be. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. You can see me opening my Sylvie Mark eyeshadow palette. You can see how rough-handed it's looking. That's because that's like the main palette, the main eyeshadow palette I use most times. And this is also a Nigerian brand. They are all local brands, and they are really, they serve, they do the job. I just use 2 colors for this look, like just 2 eyeshadow colors. So when it comes to the eyes, I don't do much. I don't do too much with the eyes. I focus on the details. Like, let's talk about the wing, or if you do not want a wing, the way you want to smudge it. I try to select the right eyelash. I try to give the eye a good lift. I try to play around with my eyeliner or pencils or whatever I want to use for the waterline. So it's definitely more of those extra details for me than any other thing when it comes to the eyes. And now you can see I'm done with the eyes, and I'm just dusting off. I decided to put a little wing in that inner corner, and that just gave her eye exactly what I needed. So you can see I was going for a little goth, like a beautiful gothic makeup look, but when I looked at it first glance, it was scaring me. So I decided to change it immediately and just go softer. Like, softer is better for me. Once in a long while, yeah, we go like the whole gothic way, but I just don't think it was given this day. So I decided to switch the lip. I couldn't clean it, or I didn't want to clean it, I still wanted a hint of the pigment from the brown I used first. Else I would have cleaned the middle part before applying anything. And now you can see everything is coming together. The eye lift is immaculate. I know a lot of clients reached out to me, wanted this exact makeup look, and truly I hope I was able to deliver, because I know I got several requests on something similar to this. They just want this eye lift, even if it's not the same color, they needed this eye lift. I was like, oof, it was given. So definitely I used a similar color, because you can see I tapped in some eyeshadow on her lip to keep it matte and give the exact color I wanted. So I just decided to maintain the same color, something similar for her cheek. So you could remember we started with like a peach color blush, and now we're ending with something more pinky rosy, and now everything is giving like a monochromatic look, because everywhere is giving pink. At the end of the day, I love this look. I sealed everything up with the Sealy finishing spray. Still check out the caption below if you need more details on products used for this look. And please do not forget to share your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts on this look, because it was everything. Okay guys, this is the finished look, and it was giving everything and more. Soft, monochromatic, flawless look. And yeah, I'm so happy I was able to film this. I filmed this at least 2 months ago. I'm happy I was able to edit this and drop for you guys. So definitely subscribe to this channel. I have so much more to bring to you, and I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot more tips. Bye guys, thanks for watching today.